YouTube! Greetings and salutations! It is your boy, Uncle Jim!
There he is, Uncle Jim, Superman of St. Louis, let's go!
Oh, take a look! Everybody back in the booth together again, the dynamic duo, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for my main man out on them Cali streets, Mr. Curtis Mrgij.
I've been doing homework in the library for about a month.
Woo! This dude, man, you must really been putting some work in, man.
Yeah. Everybody's telling me to be quiet right now, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, you gotta do that. You gotta make them reactions. Library. Boo on that library. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you coming through. If it's your first time, you know how to do it, fam. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you get at us in the comments, and make sure, if you're so inclined to get at us in the subscriptions, we appreciate the support and love.
Keep them coming.
As we've been doing some solo work here and there, as we've been bringing our friends into the mix, you guys have been crazy supportive, and we super appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. Absolutely,
man. The guests have been fire.
They've been doing all right, right?
Have been
we've been having a good time.
Curtis, nobody sings like Curtis.
That's a solid point. Curtis, when are you going to bring you got to bring a guest to the table?
Yeah, I might have. I might have a ridiculous.
Oh no, ridiculous back in the mix.
I might have him in person because we don't live that far from each other.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, live ridiculous in the mix.
Maybe do a live.
That would be dope. Listen, let's quit dillying and dallying, shall we not?
We gotta get into
Let's get into this 10th performance of Pentatonix. We said we were going to finish this baby. We're trying to land this plane.
We did 9 about a year ago, and
we've been circling the airport for a while.
Yeah.
And now we're going to land it. So let's get into this 10th performance. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
It's pretty insane that just a year ago we were putting up a little YouTube video.
Look at the way YouTube looked back then.
Succeeding on a national television show.
Video can kill the radio star.
I think you guys were sent back from the future to save a cappella and do it in a futuristic way.
Party!
For them to say that, we realized, oh wait, this might be something big. One of the things that we're known for is the bag of tricks that we have.
We always try to take big risks each week. We've been lucky because they've paid off well, but there are only 5 groups in the competition now, and we're taking bigger and bigger risks. That makes me really worry.
Pentagroupings.
Yeah, right? Nice.
People are kind of expecting that Pentatonix twist on the song, and it's getting harder every week because we want to think of new stuff and try to improve and improve and improve and impress the audience more and more.
Yeah.
It's like really heartbreaking to think about this all ending, because for one thing, we wouldn't be together anymore because we all live in different places, but getting the recording contract would be so amazing, and to be doing this and be together, it would mean the world to all of us.
We didn't even know we would make it this far, and we're kind of freaking out. We really want it now, and we really feel like we can win.
Yes, I will have the linguine with clamps.
Here is Pentatonix.
Your boy.
I've been really trying, baby, to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, then come on. Oh, come on. Let's get it on.
Woo!
Should never be wrong if the love is true. Hey, true. I don't wanna worry. get it on.
Let's go! Oh, man!
Yeah, Bishop.
Your boy in the front row was like,
Pentatonix. Man. Very smooth. I have a feeling I don't even need to ask this question. But Sean, where are you feeling it?
look at your boy, your boy.
It was all right. Man, I can't express enough how incredible that was. Like, that was a incredible rendition of one of my most favorite singers of all time.
Let's
like,
go.
He is my dude. Like, Marvin's my guy. And the way that you guys did that, man, like, you make it your own, and I really can't talk. Thank you very much.
Ben.
I love it when Sean gets that way. That's always good. I think that, that there's going to be a suspicious bump in the birth rate in 9 months.
Nailed it.
They'll be named Scott and Kirsty. And we'll know why. I mean, that song pretty much sums up what R&B is about.
Wow.
It's brilliant.
Wow.
And Mitch, what a better way to start the song. That was killer. The wah-wah was awesome.
Yeah.
Mitch don't get all the love. He needs more love.
Yeah, he needs more love.
Beautifully in the pocket. And it was great. I can't do it justice with words either, but we'll look after that statistic in 9 months, and we'll see if my theory holds up.
Coming at him with the professor.
Yeah. It's a well-crafted joke.
Oh, good Lord. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Incredibly professional and incredibly polished at what you do. And it is a joy to hear you perform every single week. You're so badass. And when I am at a loss for words, I usually break out a swear word or two, because that was just awesome.
You got the editors on buttons. On buttons.
7-second delay.
On buttons.
Thank you, judges. And we'll find out soon if Pentatonix will move ahead to the next round. Thank you, guys. Great work.
Nick.
Okay, our top five is put
Party
on
for
the
five.
line with today's R&B hits
Costanza?
and timeless
I'm actually
classics.
going on break.
Now each group's fate lies
but
with the judges.
Jessica will
Only
be
save
taking
4
care of you in the
contenders to
meantime.
continue in the hunt for the cash prize and the recording.
We lost Jidge. He's gone. He's been raptured. Jidge? Yeah, he's mad about it. Yep. Tell him why you're angry.
Well, listen. When we've had this conversation multiple times.
Yeah.
We talk about when a group does a song and they elevate. I'm pulling chords out. They elevate, they escalate, they take it to another level.
Yeah.
And nobody does it better. You know, like what these guys have brought to the acapella table is, I mean, it's nothing short of musical genius. And, well, you know what? Let me figure this out. And why don't you tell them how you feel?
Okay, so I would say you're spot on. And what they've done yet again, I don't know how you could thread the needle any better, which is to take the core of the heart of the song, why we love that song so much, why it's so beloved globally. They did not miss. They did not. And look, that's not to say that we didn't miss Marvin Gaye and
Yeah.
like, look, there's only one Marvin Gaye, but the point is the essence of the song was entirely there, full homage, full respect being paid to the song, and yet it had its own feel. It had its pentatonic spin on it, as they spoke to. It was gorgeous. Look, let me also say real quick because I know you've got a lot to say. Let me say this: Scott was incredibly soulful. He really can, and it can be a challenge to put that much of your guts into the lead vocal and stay that pitch perfect, which they all were. The harmonies were insane. Once again, the trifecta, the a cappella trinity of Scott, Mitch, and Kirsten, when they were in the zone, they were halfway through the song. It was like angelic in a sexy R&B way. I mean, and then at the end they finished 5-part harmony. I could not. There's 0 notes. Amazing.
The tendency is to overdo.
That's right. There it is.
The tendency is to take a pocket where there's a space and you can do a run and overdo the runs. They could have made the arrangements like, look, hey, we're up against it, right? There's only 5 groups left. We're trying to win this recording contract. We're showcasing and in the a cappella space, specifically when you're talking about a unit that has to operate in unison, somebody could, look, Mitch opening the song with that wah pedal. Yeah. Chef's kiss, right?
So great.
That's what the kids are saying. I don't know. I've never been kissed by a chef. I'll tell you. But the point is, at no point, like, look, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes now. Look where they are now, and obviously they've found out how to be a super group, right? But nobody tried to overshadow somebody else. Nobody probably was in that mix saying, hey, I need to be. Look, I get it. We've gotten you guys in the comments saying, and I can completely understand, production was really pushing for a male vocal lead. Yeah. They thought Scott was the guy that was the most, photogenic, and they angled in that direction.
Right.
Listen, so don't sell short the fact that everybody brought everything to every performance in lieu of the fact that they were being manipulated as a group. I don't think you can undersell that enough, because go through the annals of time. Anytime one person develops a bit of an ego in these type of environments, that usually is a moratorium on that band.
That thing you do.
Absolutely. That movie is a reflection of what happens oftentimes in this situation. So why I bring all that up is to say, like, when they're performing in unison and recognizing that one person, and we've looked at some stuff, and we've reacted to modern things where everybody gets a little bit more mic time and gets space and movement, and they're all wildly talented. They could all be platinum selling solo artists. So to take a song like Marvin Gaye's song, they know, okay, at the jump, that this is an R&B cut, that there's a minimalism to the music a little bit. It's there, it's a jam, but it's not in the same vein as some of the pop songs they had been doing earlier. That was heavy instrumentation, heavy 80s funk, or Video Killed a Radio Star or something like that. So they're going to have to give, Scott the lead angle, and he took it, and he was fantastic, and he had those runs. But again, the support, right?
Oh yeah.
Even watching Avi do some of the bass moves, and he was like, he was miming the bass.
Yep.
Hey guys, we're back in the mix, and we're looking at PTX, and we're saying to ourselves, they are the gold standard. I mean, you've been following the channel. We've been looking at some voice play. We've been looking at some home free, and they're great. Yeah, they're both great.
Amazing.
But what shook me from the beginning, the very first time I ever heard Pentatonix, was the fact that they were taking wildly complicated musical components, and in some of the vocal groups that we check out, their whole thing is about it's the unifying component of the vocals. They're singing. It's about the lyrics. It's about the content vocally. These guys put out a record. They put out a musical jam, a record that creates all of the angles of instrumentation, and not just to say, okay, guys, you can at me in the comments. I love Home Free. I love Jeff, and I love the guys in voice play. But I'm just saying, man, what I see here, and everybody's got their own angle that they take, is just this tremendous amount of self-sacrifice to create something so unified out of 5 voices.
Amazing. And let me just add real quick, and this is not an accusation. It's just, for me, I think it's just a matter of reality, which is to say that in the realm of production and post-production, there's a lot of tools that, pitch correction and things like that are super easy tools for audio engineers to utilize. I got some, I even know how to do it, and I don't know what I'm doing. So the fact that you have this happening live without that kind of assistance and still producing this degree of pitch perfection and blend, despite the fact that they're moving around. And I mean, this is...
And if you've ever performed live in in-ear monitor, it's garbage.
Oh my goodness.
These are not anything that helps you,
I
have an intuition.
I think they have welcomed themselves into the top 0.1% of groups
period
all time. I think
period.
I really think because who can really say that they can do the same? You go back and look at amazing groups from the past. I mean, just amazing groups that I love, that known for their harmonies. Look at Beach Boys and Four Seasons and some of these groups that kind of were like forerunners of that. Sure. But to have this precision, this pitch precision, I haven't heard it.
The marriage of it has been beautiful. Listen, we appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you so much for rolling with us. Thank you for allowing us to have bumps in the road, but we are, the channel's here. We're trying to push. We're growing. You guys have pushed us over 5,000. Hey, there's conversations I know about going live, doing some other stuff, and really continuing to grow this thing. And we appreciate your patience with us as we, adjust for things that might pop up in life. And you guys have always been great and supportive. So once again, we appreciate you rocking with us, and thank you for coming and checking out yet another reaction on PTX. If you can, remember, hit the like, hit the subscribe, get at us in the comments, let us know what's going down. And listen, if I had to come to a place of sort of summarization, if you will, if there was a moment that you could capture how you felt emotionally and spiritually and maybe even multifunctionally.
I'm just really sorry, baby, that I've been away from Jitch for so long. Let's get us up, sugar.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know you're happy because you watched PTX and you got to see the reaction, and we know that there's love in your heart, so we're going to leave you finally with a little bit of peace.
Yo, you know I'ma run this, kid. Shouts out to Curtis Magic and Uncle Jizz. Yeah, when I do my lyrics, dog, I'm repping for the faction. Hit them up online for the fly-ass reactions. Yeah, out to him, I be giving mad love. Yo, shout to Uncle Jizz, I'ma give you the plug.